It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This episode of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Making sense of investing, member SIPC. Here are still more amazing facts about the 1939 film, The Women. After Sylvia bites Miriam on the leg, Miriam's line, "Yeah, gotta be careful of hydrophobia," is her veiled way of calling Sylvia, well, the B word that rhymes with snitch. Also near the end is an allusion to that very word, when Crystal says, "There is a name for you ladies, but it isn't used in high society." Outside a kennel. Anita Luce, who wrote the film screenplay, started her writing career in 1912 with her first feature screenplay, The Musketeers of Pig Alley. In fact, she was the first female staff scriptwriter in Hollywood when, in 1912, D.W. Griffith hired her for a job at Triangle Film Corporation, the forerunner of MGM. She went on to write other films besides The Women, such as Saratoga, Another Thin Man, and A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Judith Allen, who plays the corset model, had previously worked as a model in New York under the name Maury Coleman before launching an acting career. During filming, a production code emergency sprung up, and it was up to Anita Luce to fix it. At that time, the most innocent jokes about sex were banned, said Luce in her 1974 book, Kiss Hollywood Goodbye. The censors had returned the script with many of its best jokes nixed for being too racy. Luce was instructed to, quote, sit beside George Cukor on the set and ad-lib some clean jokes as the cameras rolled. George Cukor told Rosalind Russell to play the part of Sylvia very broad, because in this picture, Sylvia's breaking up a family, and there is a child involved. And if you're a heavy, Cukor told her, audiences will hate you. Don't play it like a heavy, just be ridiculous. Of this advice, Russell said, he was 100% right. I was frightened to death. But from then on, I did what he said. And everything that came to me from The Women, namely my reputation as a comedian, I owe to George. He was marvelous to work for. He could think of 100 bits of business for every moment. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.